All right. The world in which we are living is very evil. The world of today likes evil. Why are you here? And who are you? If you look on the right, you can see my questions in typing. The world is very spiritual. Unfortunately, Christians seems to be the ones who are not. You have spiritual goodness and spiritual badness. Most of the people are into spiritual badness. Why? Why are they into spiritual badness? Because when you are into spiritual goodness, it means that you have to apply um, abstinence, or you got to stay away from bad things and things that are pleasurable, like fornication. Fornication. Most people were born by the means of fornication. Most people were born by the means of fornication. Unfortunately, so a lot of people see marriage as being in a prison. So they prefer not to marry, but to live a life of fornication. It seems to be more interesting to a lot of people. But it is a life which opens you to a lot of evil, demonic things. Sex, sex, is a spiritual thing. Sex is a spiritual thing. When you sex a person, you create soul ties. Soul ties is like when you plug your phone into an electrical outlet or you plug in your radio. Okay? When you plug in your radio or whatever device you may plug in, you plug it into electricity. And because it is plugged into electricity, that device will receive electricity from the electrical department in the house. Whatever you are plugged into, you will create a conduit that will allow whatever on the other end to come into the other end. So if you stick your penis into a woman's private part, you not only have engaged yourself into a sexual act, but you have engaged yourself into a soul ties connection. In other words, you have established a soul tie. So you are tied to that person. You have a conduit or a cord that is established because of having sex with whoever you have sex with. That cord will be a spiritual channel. Here I come. That cord will be a spiritual channel. And if that person has a lot of demons in them, they can literally transfer a demon to you because of the soul tie. Just imagine you are a player or you are a prostitute. You literally have established a lot of cords, spiritual soul ties with a lot of people, which opens you to a lot of spiritual things that are not good. This is one of the reasons why God hates fornication. Because fornication was not made for nobody. Fornication came from sin. Sex was made for married people. Sex was not made for single people. God did not design sex for single people. It was designed for married people. Okay? But the devil knows the impact and the destruction that can be established because of fornication. Because of fornication, curses can easily be transferred from people to people. So if you have sex with a person who has epilepsy in his bloodline, it is highly possible that your child will get epilepsy. You didn't know, huh? You're going to learn. Once you stay on this channel, you are going to learn. If you have sex with a woman who is sensitive to depression and you yourself is sensitive to that, you can open up yourself to some depressive spirits. So many things can go wrong if you stick your wee wee inside of a woman's private part without marriage. Same thing goes for female. It's vice versa. Okay? So that's why it is very important to not sex. It's better if you're private in your underpants and wait. But the problem is Hollywood knows the power of um, being exposed to certain animation. Okay, Hollywood knows the power of animated exposure. If you are exposed to rated R things and XXX things and things that are of corrupt nature, it will contaminate your mind. So if you look at a lot of sexual things on a daily basis, you are going to create an appetite for sex that might get out of control. And you might think yourself to be horny. It's not horny, it's a demonic spirit that gives you an excess desire for sex. And then when you have that excessive desire for sex, you now, as a single person, won't want to wait because your appetite is so aggressive. So you're going to hunt. And when you hunt, you might bump into a chick that is full of spirits. And when you dip your wee wee inside of her stuff, you're going to create a soul ties. And when you create that soul ties, then you are going to be flooded with all type of demonic spirits. So you have what you call sex, physical diseases and spiritual diseases. People look at the physical one, not looking at the spiritual one. The devil is able to replicate his destruction through the bloodline of mankind through fornication and all type of cation. Masturbation is also similar. There is a demonic will emanate that desire for masturbation in you. Why? How was he able to get that done? Because you masturbate. Once you masturbate, you're welcome. And he get into your life and he gonna speak to you. And now and then throughout the day, he gonna tell you, why don't you go in the bathroom and do your thing? And you are going to be his slave. Somehow he get excited when you are going to do it because he needs your body in a sense to really, you know what I'm saying? He gonna I believe experience pleasure while you do it because it dwells you. And so when you do it, he also does it. I'm telling you. So when you are gonna get yourself a female, or if you are male and you're gonna get yourself a male, Okay? Make sure that male has a good background, physical and spiritual. Investigate both background. Don't just get a chick because she's hot, because she's sexy, or because she's cute. She could have a bloodline of sick stuff that might mess up your children. So make sure you get a chick that is godly. Don't go and get no chick because she's cute. You might get a cute package of weird stuff going on in your children's bloodline. So be careful. Yeah? Yeah. Oh yeah. Man, there's so many things I could talk, man, but yeah. What else? So sex is spiritual. Sex is spiritual. It's not just physical, it's spiritual. You create bond. Like when witches want to get at you, when a witch know that you are a Christian and you have power, because they know, because they're gonna know, because they're gonna know. So what do? They come in your dream in the form of a female. If you like white chicks, they could appear as a white chick even if the witch is black. And she is going to give you some. When she gives you some, she becomes your wife, spiritual wife. And once she's able to do that, she got some hold on you. You didn't know that? Yeah, because if she sends stuff at you, she's gonna know that you have God in you, and then she can't get to you with you how she wants. So she either gonna have sex with you in your dreams or give you food to eat. Two ways. Did you know that? So a lot of people have spiritual wives and they don't know. And a lot of people have had sex with demons and they don't know. Do you know that? A lot of people have had sex with demons and don't even know. They are fascinated by the idea of having a wet dream. When people have wet dreams, they are so fascinated. They be like, I had a wet dream last night. Man, I dream I was having sex with some celebrity chick. No, you were having sex with no celebrity chick. You were having sex with a demon that took on the appearance of Halle Berry. Oh man, dude. That's not okay. A lot of churches are dominated by witches and don't even know. They have pastors whose wife is a witch and don't. Oh my goodness. Listen to me. Oh man. Who am I talking to, man? Am I talking to one of them? I wonder who I'm talking to. Who are you? Who are you? Why are you here? I can't talk too much because I don't know who you are. You could be anybody. You could be anybody. I feel what is going on. You're a little tension. Don't get tension because of that. Who are you? Just say, state yourself. Because I know you're listening to me. So who are you? You come back because you know there's some information that are very powerful. I got a lot. And what I speak, I've been through it, actually been through it. So I know what I'm saying. Yep, there are a lot of pastors whose wives are witches and they don't even know. Don't know. And you know what? They're literally doing deliverance. They have deliverance ministry, and their wife is a witch. They don't even know. Now, how in the world do you add that up? We gotta pray for discernment. One of the things that the church needs, big time. Tell me, gotta pray for discernment. Well, I'm gonna tell you something about witches, because sometimes people need to. Huh? Many of them, I'm gonna tell you how a lot of them get to be witches. Some people become witch because they've been treated badly in their life and they turn to the dark side for power so that they could be revenge. But then you have many of them who become like that from birth. Their parents passed on that thing to them, so they literally were given a demon from birth. And so all their life they have that witchy ability, but the demon would wait until a certain stage of consciousness. And once that child is conscious, then that child would be hearing voices talking to him, telling him or her what they can do. Okay? And then they would grow up being trained by demons. They have known themselves to have these type of abilities since they were young. Some of them witness, ritualistic activities by their parents. So, so they were given these demons, and so all their life they have known themselves to have these demons. One of the most captivating thing about a witch is that they are able to do a lot of amazing things. Like they could know a lot of things that the regular people don't know. They astral project. They, you know, they could do a lot of things. And these many things that they are able to do kind of captivate them, captivate them. Because a lot of them know that Christians are not aware of a lot of things. They could see in the spirit realm, you know, and so these kind of abilities are demonic, but sometimes they still hold on to their demons and they can communicate. So they could communicate spiritually, like in distance. They don't need um, they don't need no telephone to communicate, and they know each other. Like if you go in a public, they could literally know who is who. They know if this person is one of them or if that person is a Christian. And if the heart of this person is not good, then they're gonna stick with the devil and continue on that path. They have different levels. Calm down, relax. Because maybe you need to know why, who you are, so that you could change. So, they are able to do things, but some of them, but I think it could be very slavery because the devil don't play. He doesn't play. He treat many of them like slaves. Like in some situations, you don't have a choice. You got to just do it. Some people get pleasure out of doing it. And that's where you have what you call the white witch and the black one. Yes? The white witch is the so-called witch that, she is not there to harm people, but she's able to do things. She call it a gift. It's not no gift. It's demonic that allows you to do these things so that you could execute the devil's destruction on planet Earth. Not no gift. Demons. But you can be free of them. And if you were to be depending on demons, and then you have to surrender your heart. They don't want to be dependent. It means that you completely have to depend on God, which is could see in people's lives through the help of demonic spirits. Okay? Okay? And they could do a lot more things. And because of these things that they are able to do, they won't want to let go. Because they like the idea of being able to do these things. But what leads you to hell? Because just by being what you are means that you are not at a level of questioning the existence of things. You know they exist. Like you are not at the level of wondering if demons are real. No, you know because you're working with them. See? And if they are real, that means Jesus is real then. And if Jesus is real, then you need to get on Jesus' side rather than the devil's side. So get on Jesus' side. Because what these demons do, they're on a mission. And their mission is to keep you in that mindset or in that lifestyle until they're finished with you. When they're done with you, they just set up some death trap and kill you and drag you to hell. Jesus don't want that. Jesus wants you to be saved. Do you know how many people, professing Christians, going in church and preaching and they are warlocks and witches, cursing people? And a lot of these people don't know. Anyhow, anyhow. And the thing about the spiritual world is not like physical, like the physical, you need to get a passport to travel. But the spiritual world is not so. There's no thing that's called distance. The only distance in the spiritual world is righteousness and unrighteousness. All right, I'm out.